Well, hello there, my darlings. Off to Kampala, Champala,
Kings Park Stadium.
Kings Park Stadium to watch our brother, Kaka brother, playing for Kenya Simba. Yeah, so this is gonna be a vlog about how my brother and I went to Kampala to support the Kenya Simbas. We took a bus, we took a night bus and traveled throughout the night. I feel like it was more than 12 hours. I can't recall, but it was a long ride, guys. Hey, pesa ni mzuri, watu wa fly, watu wa fly. I feel like this is the new sign of you're now leaving Nairobi and you're heading to the village. Yeah, so when you cross that part, you're out. So this is us at the Busia border. We took a march and we actually sat on the VIP seats. But let me tell you guys, the trip was long. I cannot begin to imagine how it would have been, being sat on a regular seat. Not that it's bad, but if you know us, we are big people, like literally and otherwise. So, yeah, the VIP seats came in handy. And this is the next morning. This is us in Uganda. We have crossed the border. Now we just need to start talking Baganda, Forget all the Swahili. It was a rainy morning, but we were determined. We were here to support the Simbas to bring the Victoria Cup and the Elgon Cup home. So this is us crossing a bridge on the River Nile. And if you don't know from your geography, River Nile is a northward flowing river that stems from the Lake Victoria and flows into the Mediterranean Sea. It is the longest river in Africa, and I would really love to have a view of this bridge from the water. Very beautiful. So, if you know my brother, you know he's a foodie, and he had been going on about some chicken that you buy on the roadside. African street food. Na sisi ni nani? We bought nenguetes. Imagine in the AM, we were eating cuckoo. Gafla Benvu, we arrived, and the best means of transport is always Anduthi. Reliable, takes you everywhere and anywhere, zero stress. We are cruising nicely, and the goal was to do a little touristing before the game in the afternoon. So we had a little bit of time from mid-morning to around 2 p.m. and we decided to visit the Kasubi tombs. So this is where 4 Kabakas and a few members of the Baganda royal family are buried. And yeah, in the spirit of, promoting local tourism, we went and we wanted to find out more. After that, we made our way to Nakasero Market. Guys, this is what happens when you travel without a plan. We were just like, oh, Google, where can we go? And the Google was like, Nakasero Market. There we were, only to find out it was just a market like any other, nothing to write home about. But we did enjoy a ride through the city. And something I noticed about Kampala is the very beautiful panoramic views. And next time, when I have time, I would love to visit the source of the Nile, which I was told is in Jinja, as well as one of the high points in the city, just so I can enjoy the panoramic view. All in all, Kampala was beautiful. It was a Sunday morning, so it's very difficult to tell whether it's usually this orderly or if it was just a Sunday morning thing. Nairobi is beautiful on a Sunday morning. Ngoje Amande, Kitakuramba. After that, we made it to the Chadondo Rugby Club where we had some lunch because they have some very nice choma joints and vultures. If you're a bird watcher, you will have vultures to look at. Yeah, on the beach there were so many, but yeah, it was a sight. It was a sight. And in case you're curious, this is what the Ugandan currency looks like. I tried to collect all the denominations, like the notes from 1,000 to 50K. I don't know if there's a 100K note, but that is what it looks like. After we were done with lunch, we now made our way to Kings Park where the march was going to be. So in the horizon is a stadium that is under construction, Mandela National Stadium. It looks massive. Let me tell you guys, Uganda is really getting ready to host AFCON. I don't know about Kenyans, but I saw Uganda. Uganda was doing a thing. We then made it to Kings Park Arena. Team Kenya! What's up, what's up? Guys, the cheerleader in chief has arrived, and I am so ready to cheer on Team Simbas. Proudly Kenyan, proudly supporting my team. Look at them boys. Look at them boys looking sharp. They were warming up. And that is the man of the day. Look at him. Ooh, my brother. The man who made us travel through the night to Kampala. Wow. Check it. Check it. At this point, I really want to give it up to the rugby union because the match, or rather the event, was pretty well organized. You could sit, the sitting arrangement was good. We all had a good view of the game, and it was just amazing. Ugandans showed up, and let me tell you, supporting your team when you're the minority, no be small thing, no. Lakini sisi ni nani? We were the loudest.
Hapa mnalonga the video. Ugandans are our wives. Ugandans are our wives. They are our wives. Ugandans are our wives. They are our wives.
Yes, flying the Kenyan flag high. Super duper proud to be Kenyan, and so happy that I got to support Simbas on this day. Daima mimi Mkenya, mwananchi mzalendo. Woo! One thing I love about Kenyans is we are always proud to be Kenyan, sorry. Our economy might be going through the pits. Everything in the country might be tea for tough, but we love our country and we show up. We support our own. Kenyans are super duper proud of their country. And I personally, I am proud. And I can only hope that the economy looks up, things sort of look up from the deep we're in. In the meantime, we stay proud, we stay hopeful, and we keep praying for our country because daima sisi ni wa Kenya. Cometh the hour, cometh the moment we've all been waiting for, and the game began. 5, Uganda 0. That is us excited after in the first couple of minutes Kenya made the first try, but let me tell you guys, tables can turn around because they did. I did not even record the rest of the game because I was so engrossed throughout. Eventually we lost by a point. I don't know if I will ever recover, but that was the end of the game. I just got to record the end of the game, congratulating the boys as they walked. And I think they did an excellent job. Of course, we had a few penalties that were just uncalled for, and that could have been avoided, but it is what it is. That's the nature of sports. You win some, you lose some. Either way, you move, you do better next time. You learn. So we lost Victoria Cup on this day. But we were still in the fight for Elgon Cup. And let me tell you guys, the plot twist is that in as much as we lost the Victoria Cup, we won the Elgon Cup the next weekend. Whoop whoop! And to be honest, in as much as I felt bad this day, let me tell you guys, the ride back home I was just like, Yani, 1 point when we were leading. We were leading. Like, what made us lose was a last minute penalty that went through. Anyway, we live to fight another day. And the beauty of this and how I can relate it to life is you don't have to wallow and sulk and, beat yourself up when you lose, Learn to pick yourself up and fight for the next thing, because the boys did just that and Elgon Cup came home.
Congratulations! Thank you, thank you. Woo!
It was such a great pleasure showing up for my brother and seeing him after a very long time because he'd been away for a minute. And all roads were headed back to Nairobi. Lakini sisi ni nani? Before we head back home, ka Rolex lazima. One Rolex for the road. I do hope that you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. And I hope to see you on the next episode of Fridays with Floki. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Toodles!